things I forgot to say. So first of all, I'm parked across from this house right now, and then there was people in the house, like across the street from me. And they're doing sinks in the window. It's like a boyfriend and girlfriend. They like hug each other, kiss each other, or whatever, and then somebody walks out behind them at the same time. And they're like smiling and shit, and like they'll just have these smiles on their face, and it's like. Did you hear the dog barking a second ago? He was synced. But yesterday, when I was in this parking lot at the grocery store, I pulled up and I parked next to this tan car that was already there when I got there, and like nobody in it. There's a siren at the center of the street. The dog barking again too. There's a dog barking. But it's like they always have a parking space like set up for me, right? So like there's like only one parking space in the parking lot, I think. And it was like this tan car on the right side is like he's like parked diagonally, and there's another car on the other side is parked fucked up too. This is like a really tight parking space. And I park there, and then I go in the store and I come back out, and there's like a bunch of tan cars when I come out. And I think it was like before that too. But there's a bunch of red cars the day before, right? And it's still like a bunch of red cars that morning. And like I'm pulling out of the parking space, and there's this tan car like parked like behind me, but like his like back bumper is like almost behind me, so it's like I'm backing up, but like I can't really turn until he leaves. Like I have to wait for him to leave, but then he starts to leave right as I'm backing up. But then there's just like a bunch of cars like swarming around me and shit. And then this guy walks up and gets in the tan car as I'm taking off. He gets in the one that's parked there. And I'm like, hey dude, is it tan car day or is it red car day? I'm confused. Like, what is it? And he like laughs. He's like, ah! He's like, I think it's tan car day. He thought it was funny. But or I think he was like, it's red car day. And I was like, well, it's tan car day right now, because like there's a bunch of other tan cars in the parking lot sinking. And he was getting in his tan car and shit. And then like when I back up, like when I'm finally like leaving, like I back up one more time to leave, and then there's this truck backing up all of a sudden behind me, and he honks and I honk. When people just honk at me, I'll honk back at them like, fuck you, dude. These people are talking sync when I get across the street. Do you hear the sync talkers? They're talking synced. And these cars, all the cars that you hear driving by are driving by synced. People will just be talking synced like a robot. It just never ceases to be weird. There was somebody playing like opera music earlier. I think they were doing a sync. It's like, as I'm walking, there's like this opera music playing. It's like creepy. I think it was synced. What's gonna sink over here? A sink? Don't sink. Is the toilet gonna sink again? Is there gonna be a stalker in there and I gotta wait for him? Don't sink. There's people talk and sing when I walk up to the door. And I'm sitting there, and a bus drove by me, and I walked by him.